Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Whitney. How are you this evening? Hi, Annie. How are you? Hi, Tony. How are you doing this evening? Finally, you caught a live. Here is my link. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Watashi. How are we doing this evening? I hope everyone is doing well. Konbawa. It is currently 10:53 in the evening. Happy Friday the 13th. I hope everyone's having a spooky evening. I'm not. What about that snowstorm? Yeah, the snowstorm hit. I hope everyone can hear me all right. Let's check my volume here. Do. Yeah, apparently it works. Okay, whoop. Well, there's the link. Oop, there it goes. Okay, so how's everyone doing? Yay! I hope everyone's doing okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Can everyone see the new background with Restream? Isn't it pretty? Anyway, put down this highly seductive chapstick. So, arigato gomaisu. I hope everyone is having a good hair day. Of course, I am not. And to all those who don't have power and are listening on the replay zone, I hope everyone has a safe evening. And those who are listening, hey, how you doing? What's up? So, let's discuss what's going on the YouTube streets. Well, it looks like no problem. You go have yourself a smoke. Don't fall. Or, well, in this case, don't pee on the electric fence. You get a shock you'll never forget. And to those in the bushes, come on in. It's cold outside. Because it looks like spring's taking a little vacation, right? Anywho, how you doing, Whitney? What's up? Oh, it looks like we are legitimately having a mean girl fight in the women's community. Well, I don't know about anyone else, but I could smell what the Rock was cooking. Because I saw this coming. Because it looks like there's sort of a, don't come into my chat if you go in there kind of thing going on. Oh, gatekeeping, really? We should still be able to go and watch and participate in any chat we want to. We're all adults here. It's not personal. Personal. Right? I mean, Now, I don't mean to be rude, but it looks like I'm going to be anyway. So buckle up, butterfuck, get your snacks and come on back, have a seat and get a blankie because this is just my opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to be a bitch, but it looks like I'm going to be one whether I like it or not. So here we go. But I'm not being passive aggressive. Hey, Steven, how you doing, gorgeous? Welcome to chat. Like, everybody is welcome here. I can talk, really, I can. Everyone's welcome here. Everyone's allowed to come in here. Because I'm not on anyone's side. I'm not on anyone's team. I go where I please. If you don't want me there and you kick my ass out or you block me, hey, that's your decision. It's nothing personal. I won't take it personal. Not at all. That's your choice. And you're entitled to it. But there's always an upset that goes on in the women's community. But it was a lot of back and forth and, she said, he said, she said, he said, blah, blah, blah. And, well, you guys want to fight with each other. That's normal. I guess there's always sort of like, our team, your team, my community, your community, my side of YouTube, your side of YouTube. Okay. I didn't realize there was sides. I didn't realize there was a wall dividing everyone, right? Hey, gorgeous. Welcome. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize there was like a thing to climb over to visit. Um, like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinion. You don't have to like me. Um, I got nothing, like, I don't have any kind of big bad fight with anyone. But why are you gatekeeping each other? It it just tells me, like, it doesn't have to be that way. Because what happens is people do one of the three things. They they watch in the bushes, and they're technically giving someone else views anyway. Because whether they get the views while it's going on, or they give the person the views on the replay zone, they're still giving them the views. They're gonna watch anyway. They're gonna watch anyway. And unfortunately, whether you like it or not, they're gonna come up with their own opinions. So, would you rather them be honest about it and say, yeah, I was in their chat, I was watching? Or would you rather them lie to you? Honestly, I'd rather them be honest with me. That's my opinion. Also, would you rather them go into someone's chat and voice their opinion for or against, whether they're for you or against you? Honestly, I would rather them speak their mind. Because what happens when people repress their opinion, whether it's for you or against you, it really doesn't matter. It tends to spill over and build resentment. And the resentment is usually, you didn't let me have my opinion. What are you, my mom? Whether they believe, like, whether they were on your side or not, people don't like other people telling them what to do. Because frankly, we're all adults. And as an adult, as you've seen how I've felt about it, people tend to leave other people's communities when you boss them around. Because I don't like that. And there's nothing faster to turn me off of someone else when you tell, what? Because Bambi gave me shit for going to visit Sophie just to show up and watch her in her chat. And I was told, if I want to be your friend, I can't show up in someone's chat if they don't like them. Say what? I'm sorry. You having a beef with someone 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, months, days, weeks, whatever, your problem with them doesn't involve me. And I like to make up my own mind. That's me. But everyone likes to make up their own mind, you know what I'm saying? My fight doesn't have to be your fight. Dragging my friends with them is not my fight. That's not their job. Stephen, honey, I'm not gonna tell you to do anything. You make up your own mind, because your friends don't have to, like, this is not grade 6. Like, you can't talk to her because I don't like her. If you want to be my friend, you can't be friends with her. This is not middle school. And doing that in high school is cringeworthy. You can't play on the swings with her. You can't talk to her. I don't like her boyfriend, so you can't talk to her. Really? Stop. By telling people they can't, they can't, they can't. You want to be here, you can't. Because sometimes there's gonna come a time where someone's beef with someone else from a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year ago, 2 years ago, that's asking a lot. Even if they agree with the situation that's going on now, they may not agree with you in a couple months. They may not agree with you in a couple years. What is going on right now may not be kosher, and it's like against terms and service, and it's cringeworthy, and like, did you really say that? However, that's not really the point. The point is, people say shit they should not say. And there are such things being a right fighter. Oh, Tony's here. 1 second. Voop, 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 mail's in.
Hello.
Hey, my brother from another mother. How you doing?
I'm alright, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Um,
I'm good. How are you?
yeah, a little bit better now.
Yeah, you've been having a rough time of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, oh, hey, Dudley. How are you? I just unblocked Dudley. Don't, no one block him. I'm giving, yeah.
Hello, Daddy.
Did I had to open a frog in high school? What the hell's a frog? Oh, you mean, like, just dissect? I did that in grade 7. I was in the gifted program, so I guess everything I did was accelerated. When I was in high school science, we were like doing bits of things like eyeballs and fetal pigs and all sorts of shit. Yeah. Never grossed me out though. I was fine with it. Because I'm a sick, crazy, weirdo person. So yeah. Welcome to chat.
I got something to show you.
Okay. I'm going to take
Right.
down my chat for 2 seconds so I can see it. So just don't panic, everyone. Okay, what am I looking at?
A little friend.
I can still see you guys in chat. You're just not on the screen. What is
A little
that?
friend. Budgie.
Oh, you got a budgie?
Yeah.
Say hello to my little friend. What's his name?
Named it Charlie.
Charlie. All right,
I
cool.
got another one. I got another one coming tomorrow.
Like in the post?
No, a lady friend of mine is picking it up for me tomorrow afternoon. Today, sorry, later on today. And it'll be called Tango.
Tango? Oh, it's like Charlie Tango.
Yeah.
You love goat meat? I've had goat meat on vacation when I went to Puerto Vallarta, and it was goat meat.
Yeah.
It was goat meat. Yeah. Actually, if I take it down on the show on stream, I can still take this down, right? Can you guys still see the chat?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just not have it on the screen. Fuck that noise. Yeah. That's cool. The chat will still be available for everyone to see if they watch it on the replay, so
And I
I'm not
got
gonna
me
have it in someone's face.
the computer there.
Cool.
Ready. I gotta move stuff around now over the weekend. So I can put this computer next to it.
Are you wearing an outside hat inside?
Yeah, because I'm bloody freezing.
Huh? My dad would have freaked out.
Yeah, the thing is keep me warm. If I take it off, I start shivering.
Oh, that's right. For the record, British heating sucks. And they don't have air conditioning in England at all.
No.
Not at all. If it's really hot there, you roast.
Mm-hmm. And the fans are on all night.
Yeah. But their heat isn't like our heat. Yeah. I mean, they're roasting at like 22 degrees Celsius, so like it'd be like 75 there, and they're roasting. Here, I wouldn't even turn on the fan.
Last year was 34. Last year.
Yeah, I think you guys did get hot. You guys did get hot. But people who have air conditioning are usually people who are super wealthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
not good with roller coasters myself, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've been on
Thing is,
roller coasters.
at the moment, last week we was in early 13, 14 last week, and now we down to like, let me check, 2 at the moment, just above freezing.
Yeah, I woke up and I had this awful headache, and my mom's like, "Have you looked outside?" And I'm like, "No." And the whole world was white. The sky was full of snow. It was like snowing. And it's
Yeah,
supposed to snow tomorrow. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. Not at all.
no,
Not at
just
all.
came across something.
Yeah. I was
That's what?
what was I discussing? Scandal. It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What's
did
the
watch
I don't know if you've
last
been paying
night.
attention to what's going on here.
I did watch your stream
Excuse
last
me,
night
pardon me.
from Tuesday. No worries.
You watched the what am I call it?
Stream from Tuesday. Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, you need to catch up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starting to catch up now.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. Basically there is a well, the women's community is fighting with each other.
Uh,
Yeah, the bigwigs are fighting. It's like the superpowers of the first. It's like the first world nations of the women's community are fighting with each other.
shouldn't be though.
I consider myself like Guam. You know, I'm sort of part of the United States, but I'm not. Well, I'm not part of the United States, but I'm sort of an afterthought. I pay taxes,
Mm.
but I'm not that important. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? You realize the GATE program was classified MK Ultra mind control project exposed by the unclassified US. Yes, I do.
It was something mentioned. Uh,
That
but
was like a drug experiment program that was also used on children, but I'm
yeah,
not going to
yeah.
discuss that.
No, no.
But thank you for sharing, Patrick. Very good. Did you Google them? Yeah, they've destroyed most of the documents, but actually, the facility from the 70s is still there. Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, yeah.
And there is actually a facility on the Canadian side of the border. Just saying. Because, yeah. But I digress. I love drug experimentation projects. I am bored. Bye, bitch. See
Bye.
you later.
Ta-ra. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra, bitch. See you later. Thank you for showing up and going away. See ya. Anyway,
That was quick.
I know, right? Well, some men last longer than others. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, bloody hell.
Well, it's nighttime. I can say that. Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. What do I
11:03.
want? Nothing. Yeah, your sister is gifted. Yeah. The only thing I have to say about the gifted program being at the beginning of the gifted program in the 80s is let me just put it this way. The school I was in for the gifted, the Canadian government sold it to another education program. And I think they're embarrassed about the gifted program I was in because it was more like an encampment. Because they didn't have a curriculum then. They used to basically go for it. Like they were like, let's see how far you can drive them like cattle. Yeah, yeah, rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those kids a
Rawhide.
rolling. See if they can have
Rawhide.
nervous breakdowns. Yeah, yeah. Because most of the kids that I was in this program with, if they didn't unalive themselves before the age of 16, I shit you not. A lot of them either they went to extremes, like finished the education program, went all the way, like they said in Silence of the Lambs, to the FBI, or like they went all the way through their graduate program. They literally lost their squirrels and didn't even go to university and became like not okay. Because this program, without their curriculum, they do have one now. Like we were one of the first 3 classes to ever go to the gifted program. And when I became an educator and a kid was smart, I never recommended them for the full immersion to the gifted program. I said, go to like an enrichment program for like specific subjects. Like they would be removed for an hour where they could excel in the subject they were good at, and then just have them back in their mainstream classes so they could shine in what they were good at, so they wouldn't be bored. But I do not recommend the gifted program, because when they hit high school, they can take the advanced classes where they would go to university or college and they would excel. They do not need to be driven like cattle to insanity. Just saying. They taught us how to read hieroglyphics using the Rosetta Stone. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that is not necessary for a 12-year-old. And I have a very good grasp of languages. And they're like, you know what, Rochelle, you're really good at languages. Why don't you learn fucking grade 10 fucking German? And I'm like, okay. Right?
Yeah.
Like parent-teacher meetings are like, your daughter can read German at the high school level. Let's see how far we can push her. And my parents are like, okay. Because they didn't know what the fuck was going on. You need to relax your blocking machine. I haven't blocked anyone today, bitch. And it isn't, again, terms of service to play your boring lives as a Canadian. I would know, unblock me, you bit baby buddy. Bitch, I don't even know who you are. I haven't blocked or timed out a soul in several lives. I haven't even touched the screen. So I don't know what you're talking about. So why don't you just go jerk off in a dark corner and pray to the goddess that you think about when you think about touching yourself? How does that make you feel? So you just get along to get along. I'm not touching you. You are radiating an STI. You smell like sadness and loneliness and singleness. Call your mom tomorrow morning and tell her you love her. Mwah, mommy. You have step on me, mommy vibes. That's what you have. I'm not even going to block you.
I just removed.
You remove them?
We are legend. I just removed.
We are Legion. I didn't even tell him to do that. See, Tony did it because you smell bad. See, I didn't even tell him to do that. Did you time them out for 86,000 seconds to get the fuck out?
I just removed him.
Oh, he hit you.
He or she, whoever it is, I just removed him.
We are Legion. See, I didn't even do it. I'm not even a blockyverse. I just said, well, I was just telling you off, and Tony's like, bitch, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Wales feels about you, bitch.
That's why I got the other computer ready, set up for when it's.
Oh, look at this. One of my oldest mods is like, bye. You know what just happened? My UK posse removed you. Oh, I'm not even mad about it.
No.
Yeah, Patrick, your sister had to learn Latin? Me too.
That was uncalled for, that was.
Technically, I'd say you're a bad boy. You have to wait for me to say it, but you know what? I'm not mad about it.
No.
Tony don't like trolls. You know what trolls I like? Remember those troll toys that had the funny hair and you put them on your dashboard?
Yes.
I like those. Those are cute.
They look like 1970s punk hairstyle.
Yeah, they had like fluffy hair and they were naked and they had really, really insane smiles.
Yes.
I love those things. Very 90s.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I need to relax. Honey, I'm so relaxed I didn't even notice he hit you. I'm too busy telling you about yourself. And I'm like, oh, he's like, oh, Rochelle, I hit him. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, well.
Well, he's removed anyway.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, Dr.
Oh, is that
Pepper.
the Dr. Pepper, like, a cream cherry thing that you were telling me about?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Not too bad.
Yeah? Because I
I
was
like
gonna toddle
fruity.
out to the store tomorrow to get some of that shit. Because
Yeah.
that stuff hit the UK and Canada at the same time. Americans always get
Yeah.
the best shit first.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper Cherry Crush is called.
Is it good? So is it like a cherry Coke?
No, it's I can't explain it. I can't pour it into a glass at the moment because the
Is it like
glass
those
I have
fountain Cokes you get at the chemist with the cherry
something like
cordial
that.
put in? So it's
Something
like
like that.
Ribena, but like cherry.
Yeah.
Okay. For the record, guys, Ribena cordial is the best. Put in
Yeah.
some like club soda. Ribena is the best. If you guys can get some real Ribena, the old Ribena is better, but it's still good. Like the older shit. They've changed the
Yeah.
recipe, but it's still good. It's
Yeah.
like an orange squash. I don't know how else to explain orange squash. It's like you buy the orange cordial, it's sort of like mangoey,
Orange
orangey.
mango. Orange
Yeah, yeah.
mango.
It's
Yeah.
like an orange mango taste. It's really good. And you can mix it with like if you're really crazy, you can mix it with orange juice, but I like to mix it just with water or like with club soda. Like seltzer?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a very like British shit to do, but we have that here too. Yeah.
The thing is, UK and Canada is actually on the same wavelength, aren't we? In soda and also pop industry.
Oh, Patrick has a good question. Why do you think MK Ultra wanted to brainwash kids in Latin? Honestly, I have no idea. I think it was like a higher learning kind of thing. I think it was like code. I think they wanted to use them as spies and use Latin as code, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it was like a spy thing. I think it was like teaching kids how to be spies and unbreakable. That's what I think. I'm not kidding. I think they were teaching them how to be spies that could not be broken, who would be broken and just be like left drooling as a mess. And Latin's hard to learn.
It is. It is.
And I think it was basically supposed to be used as like code, how they had it in the 40s, where they would have the machines to break code
Hang on.
with the
I'm trying to
subs.
think of it now. Oh, Enigma. Enigma.
Right,
Coding
the Enigma machines, yeah, and they would have people who were trained with breaking code um, in England and
in
Canada,
England.
breaking code between runners, not just with the subs, but the ships and the planes. So there were people who were human Enigma machines, and I think this was another form of spy to
Yeah.
break code and stuff, and to run information point to point because no one suspects kids. And this was
And the
during
thing,
the end of the Cold War, right? And there was
yeah.
still the Cold War going on in the 70s and 80s, and I think this is what they were using them for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the place up in Aylesbury here in Buckinghamshire in England. I can't remember. It's a mansion it is, and that's where they got the code when they decode stuff.
Right. You also
It's
got to
well
remember
known
in
fact.
the 70s, 80s, there was like Western Germany, Eastern Germany. There was a lot of stuff going on with Russia. Latin doesn't translate well with certain European languages. So if they could communicate in Latin, they could run circles around them. So that's what I think.
Yeah.
It's sort of a
Well,
conspiracy, but you can read about it.
East Germany was East Berlin,
Right,
which is
right.
part
And they
of
took it over late
yeah.
40s, early
After
50s. Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So.
it was quite ingenious, but people tended to like go crazy with that medication.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a real bummer when your trainees start to lose their shit and like chew through their arms and stuff like that. It's a real bummer.
Yeah, and
This is never going to
also,
get monetized. Oh well, la 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 la. I love me.
I hope you get monetized.
Oh fuck it. Who gives a shit? This month
Yeah,
is not going to do well. I mean, this is like American spring break,
yeah.
and we're going to have to deal with a lot of children's, for the next week or
Oh,
two.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean,
We got Easter coming up now, and that'll be. I think that's
is
about a
Easter in
week.
March this year?
But
Is Easter in March this year?
I no idea. All I know is they got Easter eggs in the shops, and
Oh my God,
one
did
of the
you try that
taffy.
Easter egg that tastes like chips in England?
Well, apparently, the last 10, 15 years, they've been using palm oil in the chocolates, and
Yeah,
everyone's not
palm
buying
oil's not
Easter
allowed
eggs
here.
anymore. No,
Yeah.
and they're using it in the chocolate now. And people are not
You can
buying
use
Easter
coconut
eggs
oil
here.
here, but palm oil is like a no-no
Yeah, exactly.
because it's trans fats, right? And trans fats
Yeah,
are not
it is.
allowed here.
Yeah, it's not very healthy to have.
Yeah.
And thing is, like last year, people are not buying those big Easter eggs anymore because there's palm oil in it. They
Right.
don't want it.
Well, no, I don't. It doesn't pass the food and drug shit here. Not at all.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it got that far um, into into the
like
UK.
yeah, and they're trying to force us to eat fucking synthetic meat that's lab grown in yeah, and people are turning around and finding out they're not interested anymore.
Well, I mean, I've seen the documentaries about the Americans having the fillers in their meat, and
Yeah,
that's not allowed here. And when I saw it, I was like, "Holy crap, that can't be
yeah,
real!" But it's real. It's like
yeah. They fill
they
in.
inject it.
They, yeah, they inject it with bloody some salty water to make meat bigger. Right, and when you
Yeah, they do
what
that with
call
the
it?
chicken. But have you seen the
Yeah,
synthetic meat with
exactly.
the beef?
Yeah, yeah,
It's like a
exactly.
it's like a
Lab grown,
slurry.
lab grown rubbish.
It's gross.
All because I'm not going to mention this person's name, but we know you know what I'm on about.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not really surprised, but I mean, I was watching a documentary and it was showing like what is in the slurry, and I was like, "Ugh,"
yeah, yeah,
um, I, I can't believe it's actually gotten past the American FDA, and times are tough there. Like times are tough all over,
yeah,
and it's because here you can't even buy something. It tells you like there's no additives, no antibiotics, no GMOs. You can't even get people to buy it if it has any like it's not like free run, and
yeah.
the Americans are buying stuff that's not even real, and um, I'm
It's
wondering if
absolutely
people are going to come over
disgusting.
the border to buy stuff now.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, like I
It's
don't
not.
even buy
It's not.
meat that's not Canadian.
It's genetically modified rubbish,
Yeah.
synthetic. Obviously, it's made of something like silicone rubbish.
Yeah, I remember when I first heard about the Americans paying $8 a dozen for eggs. I actually thought it was like bullshit, and not until I was talking to my friends online, like on chats, on Instagram, and someone showed me that at Walmart they were paying $8 American. $8 American for a dozen eggs at a store that I consider a reasonable store,
Yeah.
like a chain store. And I could not believe it. And I'm paying like $6 only like for the bougie bitch, dusted off these chickens' butts. They're sitting at the kitchen table, drinking champagne, kind of free run omega-3, fancy pants, no additives. These chickens have only had filtered water kind of eggs. Like the most I've paid was like on purpose, because I wanted the free fancy ass pants eggs. But you can get a dozen eggs for like $3 if you want, and they're just
Yeah.
regular eggs. You don't have to pay that money. It's just because I'm ridiculous. But I'm ridiculous. I'm doing it on purpose. But you can get like 18 eggs. You can buy like a carton with a dozen and a half eggs that are still good, like organic, blah, blah, blah eggs at the Walmart. There's no need for that. And this is in Canadian funds, so it's cheaper than the American money.
Charlie's listening to us talking now. He's got his head down listening to us both.
Birdie's listen. Yeah.
He is. I'll show you now. He's listening to us with his head down, looking at me.
I heard you got to cover up their cage at night because they get stressed out if they're not in the dark.
Yeah. That's what I will be doing. Yeah, here goes. We can see him over.
My friend had a gray,
macaw.
An African gray parrot, and they covered up his cage at night. And when I used to I would visit, and I'd take my cats with me when I was like still I was like a new teacher. I was like 21, 22, and I didn't want to leave my cats alone. And I would bring them with me when I visit for the holidays, and the bird would actually meow back at my cat Shiva. The cat would go meow, and the key would go meow back at her. African gray parrot would meow at my cat.
He's going for his food now.
I think she was like only like 4 or 5 when I had her. Because I got her when I was in uni. My dad bought her for me.
Excuse the junk on the coffee table next to the cage and the computer.
Oh.
Sort out what's left of my mom's paper.
I still have to fold like 1,000 pairs of socks and ball them all up and fold tea towels.
Keep us, I'll get this right one day. There we are. How's that?
It's fine. But I just, God, weird. I don't know what's going to happen right now with the women's community, but I remember someone was asking, like, do you think this fight is real? And I'm like, absolutely, it's real. Because,
as patriots in Wales, Ireland, Scotland, and England are trying to protect the women and children, and yet so-called, not looking after our women and children anymore. They're just protecting, you know what I mean? Other wrongings. That's bloody
it's
bonkers,
weird how things go on.
Something's gone wrong since 2020, haven't it?
People have gotten either they've lost their ability to what's the proper word for it?
They lost their mojo. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think people, when you have an intrusive thought and to keep it to yourself and how to word it properly. People being at home for long periods of time have lost the ability to keep the intrusive thought to themselves and just not blurt it out in public, or they've become more reserved and they've forgotten how to socialize.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happened. So you either have like one end of the spectrum where people are doing things they normally would never, ever, ever do in public, or they shouldn't do, and they say things they shouldn't. They've lost their ability to socialize, or they're doing and saying things that are just wow. And maybe it's because I didn't grow up on social media, but
No, exactly same. Exactly same. Yeah. Um,
I don't know.
I came into the computer era back in 2001 onwards, right? But before then, I was on CB radio, which I am still about on there. But we never had this back in the days. All we had is a landline and a CB radio, and
I don't
also
know.
we
I've been
used to
on
have,
computers since the '80s, but when I was a kid, you would go over to other people's houses and hang
yeah,
out with
and
them using
socialize.
their computers. It was still a social sort of thing to do.
Yeah,
People still went to visit each other.
yeah,
Um,
and
but
also played football in the streets.
yeah, we still went
Uh,
outside to hang out. Go like your parents would say, go outside, and you would come in when the lights came on. You were
exactly.
literally given orders from the parental units to obey, and if not, your ass
You
was
get
grass and they were
grounded.
the lawnmower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all this has changed. Uh,
you
I
were still
think things
expected to
have
use your
changed.
own judgment to a certain extent.
I think things have changed
Yeah,
since mid 2000. And the thing
I
is,
would
you
say
can't connect.
more like 2009, when
Yeah,
I think social platforms like YouTube and stuff like that became more apparent. The use of webcams were more utilized by people
yeah,
on social platforms. Um, I mean, I probably was using bulletin boards when it was new. But the thing is, people would respond back to you within about 5 days. Here, it's just you get it dropped on you like a bomb, and
it's instant.
people do and say things that are fucked up. They'll threaten you, and
Yeah,
or they'll dox you, or they'll swat you, or they'll do fucked up shit to you, and they basically feel entitled to do it and expect no repercussions from it. Once upon a time, the cops would show up at your house because someone in your friend group would do something fucked up. And next thing you knew, your parents were calling all your other friends and discussing the fuck shit. Um, and it happened for real, for real. If something happened to one of my friends in high school, I guarantee you, by the end of the weekend, all our parents knew about it, and everyone was on the same fucking curfew because all our parents had discussed what happened to one friend in common, and we were all instructed to no longer hang out with this person.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so and so's friend so and so, and you're like, yes, and you knew that you were going to get sat in the bad kid chair and get lectured by both parents, and your brother was laughing at you in the
mm,
kitchen, eavesdropping, because that
yeah,
was your life in the late 80s and 90s, because you knew that your brother was going to, or your sister, and you knew when it was done, your sibling was going to be like, hey, you got shit. And then they would tell all their fucking friends on the phone about it.
yeah,
And you knew that the
exactly.
4 grades beneath you knew every shit about it. So you knew if you got shit in grade 10, you knew the entire 7th grade class in the middle school knew all about your sorrow. you know?
Yeah,
Um, and you knew all their friends on the street were going to know about it by the time he got released the next day. And all the kids playing hockey were like, I heard your boyfriend's friend, you got you in trouble. That's how it went, because it was word
yeah,
on the street. Literally, that
yeah,
was reality. And uh, uh, even though your dad pulled your kid brother to one side, said, dude, you're not going to tell your friends about, oh, yeah, daddy, I won't tell you. And then, but blam, everyone would know about it. And your shame, or you broke up with your boyfriend or something, and then next thing you know, you hit school the next day, and
Yeah,
everyone
and then
fucking knows
be
about
all
it.
yeah, exactly,
Right,
exactly.
because you call your friend crying, and you know the moment you get off the phone with your friend, they've called so and so, and so and so's called so and so, and so and so's called so and so, and that is landline. And by the time you get to school the next day, your friend has literally called 5 people, and those 5 people have called 5 other people. And then by the time you come in, you walk through the halls, and everyone is quiet.
Yeah.
And then someone comes up to you who's like one of the nice girls and goes, "Hi, Rochelle, I heard that you broke up with your boyfriend. Do you want to talk about it?" And then, of course, people like me would do something really fucking cool like this. I just burst into tears because I'm just the epitome of cool, right? And then they drag you in the girls' bathroom, and of course, there's 7 other girls in that bathroom, and they leave that bathroom and tell everybody you burst into tears because you're just so cool. That is what I grew up with. Fuck
Yeah,
social
yeah,
media, because I'll tell you something. Word of mouth in high school was faster.
yeah, and it's bloody shaming.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then by
the more
lunchtime, they're all like, "Hi, Rochelle. I heard you were like really upset in the hallway. And I just want to tell you your boyfriend's a really big piece of shit." And you're like, "Yeah, thanks. I know." And then
mm,
that sentence gets around to the math class you go to at 2 o'clock. And then by the time the whole fucking day's over, I get home and my phone is ringing. And your dad is like, "Get off the phone, Rochelle." Yeah, good luck with that.
yeah,
That is faster than the internet. So
yeah,
I'll tell you something. For the first 2 days, there are several hundred people that know. They all know that you burst into tears. They all decide that your boyfriend is either a piece of shit, and then your ex boyfriend's telling everyone that you gave him head on the bus or something stupid like that. So, right? Faster than the internet.
yeah,
Faster.
exactly, exactly.
I'm telling you, landlines conveyed more messages faster than
Than
any
the bloody
text.
internet. Yeah,
Yeah, because with text messages, you text 1 or 2 people, they might text a couple others. And you know what? People are lazy now with text messages. Okay, because
uh, yeah,
okay,
exactly. Especially on bloody phone, you like this. Oh, mistake again. Trying to bloody put it right, and then that's it.
right, because
I'm fucking
now they'll be just like, "Did you hear so and so?" And on internet, it's just now YouTube is like, "No." And then you'll be in a chat and someone will say, "Did this happen?" And they go, "Yeah." And then you're like, "Oh." And then it takes like 2 or 3 chats for it to get around. There's like 50 people in there. I'm telling you, high school rumor faster than any text messages chat. I'm telling
it
you.
is. Yeah, it is.
University like lunch date, you get together with 12 friends, and by the time you hit your next lecture, everyone fucking knows.
Yeah,
Faster. I'm telling you, the 90s like transmission of fuck shit was way faster than any chat room.
yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm good. I'm going for going for uh,
word of mouth, man.
toilet, toilet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in other
Bathroom
words,
burst of tears incident goes faster than any fucking. I didn't have a cell phone in university. There was no cell phone. We were still carrying like those quick change cards for a quarter. You'd buy them for $10, and you'd have literally a roll of quarters on a card, and you pop it into the pay phone, and you could call
yeah,
somebody. Um,
yeah.
there was
The
no
first
cell phone. I
the
had a
first
job that
mobile
gave me a
phone
pager, but that was it.
the first mobile phone I had was back in 1993 from a Swansea car phone.
Oh, you mean those
That's back
bricks?
in 93.
The fucking
Yeah,
bricks that
the
you could
bricks.
kill people with?
And it
Yeah.
used to be the network used to be called UK Cellnet.
I
I'm going
remember the
back.
first car phone I ever saw. It was so big and so heavy. Um,
Was that the one 1984? The big bloody
Yeah, it was in a
that's right.
Mercedes Benz. Actually, come to think, it was in 1984. It was in a Mercedes Benz, and it was so heavy. I think it weighed like I think it
and
weighed like
and
almost 5 kilograms. It was heavy, and you put it in a bag you would wear, like a
yeah,
crossbody bag. It was so heavy.
the top end of the phone, in the middle of that top end of the phone, you had a rubber duck. I remember those phones.
My first
They
cell phone was a Nokia phone. It did
Nokia.
not have texting. It was just a phone,
Yeah.
and it was so expensive that you would buy minutes for it
Mm.
because it cost so much money. It was like you would buy like 500 minutes at a time, because to have a plan was hundreds of dollars a month. Hundreds of
Jesus.
dollars. It was ridiculous. And the only people who could have like these programs were people who were like bankers and shit.
Mm.
And
They, in
yeah.
this country, they were called, what were they called in 1984? Yuppies.
Oh, weren't they called
Yuppies, 1984.
analog? Oh hell,
Analog phones.
they were analog
Analog.
phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember the phone I had. My first Nokia phone was an analog phone, and it was the cat's ass of phones. It was like
Yeah.
the best phone you could get. I remember getting a Razor flip phone in like
Oh my God.
electric blue. It was like one of the first phones you could get,
I remember,
in a flip
I
phone that
remember
was like a
those.
colored phone, and
Yeah.
it was expensive as hell. It was like, it must have cost me $600, which was an enormous amount of money then.
I had a Razor phone back in 2004, I think. A Razor Sharp phone is called. And we used Tesco's network when it first started.
Tesco network? Wow, that's another way
Yeah,
of saying gas station Wi-Fi.
yeah,
Tesco. Tesco's a grocery
yeah,
store, guys.
yeah. And
Tesco.
there's something else in Canada in it. I forgot the name of it.
Costco.
Some, Costco, that's it. That's the
Yeah.
one. Costco.
I remember when Costco had like cell phone plans, and I remember looking at it because Costco was like one of the first big brands to offer cell phones. And I remember it was competing with like Bell Telephone, and I got my program through Bell. And I remember like looking through the pamphlet, and I just remember saying to myself, this is expensive as hell. Like, it
It's
was
mad, isn't it?
one of the most,
Back,
it would lure you in with a free phone. It was cheaper to buy the phone, but they were one of the first
back in a
places that
minute.
rented the phone.
I gotta
I
go to
remember
the
that.
toilet.
Okay, enjoy yourself. Don't fall in.
I won't.
Okay. Yeah, I remember getting these phones like when Japan was like sending this stuff to Canada. Yeah, I am a gigantic nerd, and I have a friend who lives in Japan, and I remember him sending me um, one of the first laptop computers. And let me just tell you how old this laptop was. It's like this should age me. Um, it was like in 2007, and it was so clunky, but was so advanced. It was one of the first laptops that used to burn DVDs and CDs, and it was the cat's ass of laptops. But now the thing must weigh so much that you could literally hold down like a Mitsubishi car with it. That's how old this shit is. Um, and I don't even think it had like I think it had like a gigabyte, like that's that like 1 gig. Now then that was an enormous amount of RAM to have. And it had one of the first, like the small. It didn't have a tower. It had one of those portable, um, like memory. So on top of the gig that was in the actual like unit on its own. So it had like a tiny little, like they have it now still. It was like the size of a cell phone. Maybe a little, well, it was about, no, actually, it was either the size of maybe a paperback book. And it was like the equivalent of having a tower with this laptop. So considering the time it was made in 2007, that's pretty advanced. And it was the cat's ass of laptops for a long time, because remember, this was from Japan, so this stuff wasn't even sent to Canada for like 4 or 5 years. So it was pretty advanced for a long time. And considering that the portable memory is still what people use. So the actual concept of, the portable, I guess what would be considered like the portable tower, is what technology still uses. It's pretty cool. And but the actual laptop itself is so big and clunky in comparison to like the nice thin laptops you can get. So it would be the width of like a paperback novel. Not a big paperback novel. I guess maybe it's about maybe an inch and a half thick, which is not that big, but well, maybe a little over an inch. But it's not really the width of it, it's the heaviness of it, because it wasn't really meant, it was compact for, it's still the size of a laptop, but it's bigger than a normal laptop. It's the size of maybe a breakfast tray.
I'm back.
No problem. Yeah. I'm talking about a laptop I had that was the size of a small breakfast tray, and it wasn't that thick, but it was heavy. Also, if you had it on your lap too long, it got hot. Like it
Yeah,
actually made
I
things
know.
hot.
The left side, the laptop on your left leg.
Yeah, laptops are thin as hell now, but this laptop
Oh
was
yeah.
a chunky monkey.
I know the ones.
Yeah, the kind that if you
The,
dropped it on yourself, it would really fucking hurt.
yeah, military laptop sort of thing.
I guess you know what? It does resemble a military laptop,
Yeah, I've seen them.
but
Bloody heavy.
was the thinnest and the coolest at the time. But yeah, it does actually, it does represent, it does look like a military laptop. I think that, you know what? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it
it
looks like
is.
a compact military laptop, the kind that you open up and you basically try to maneuver a laser to blow up a tank on the floor. I'm not
Bloody true.
joking.
It's true.
They exist. Um, you can do that.
I got laptop on the floor. Yeah,
I mean, now you can just go
and
to Walmart, pay $200, and get something nice and compact.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shit, you can buy a
So
laptop off of Temu. I don't know how good it would be, but you can buy it.
I've seen the other day some on Facebook. You can buy these small little things, little box, and they're
I
so
wouldn't buy
powerful.
anything off of like
Email,
Facebook or
yeah,
TikTok
absolute
or
rubbish.
nah. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the advertisements you would see on the back of comic books. That's how
Yeah,
I feel about advertisements off of TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that, because it just they're all. Have you ever seen those whatchamacallit, those YouTube videos, like what I thought I was getting, but what arrived? Because all those
and
advertisements are manipulated
yeah,
by AI.
yeah, and not only that, they got them on that day. They checked it out, and they Well, it says they do on YouTube, checking them out, and then they turn around and say they're absolute rubbish. And
Yeah, it's like
where
the
it comes
object in
from,
the mirror may appear closer than it appears. Um,
yeah,
yeah, I remember this guy said he bought this like mug that was supposed to keep his drink cold, but the mug when it arrived, it wasn't even a real mug. It was like something that was like 1 inch by 2 inches. It was like an itsy bitsy teeny weeny little mug.
yellow pocket top bikini,
Yeah, it looked like a keychain mug.
Timmy
Like
Mallet.
it was like a little like it wasn't even a mug.
Yeah,
It was a like a mug for a Barbie doll.
yeah, exactly. If you
Like
want to buy cheap stuff, and it's absolute crap.
if you want to buy a mug, go to the dollar store. You'll save more money and you won't have to wait for something to take 6 to 7 weeks to arrive. That is
Yeah,
not what you think
from
you're paying for.
yeah,
It's like buying
we
stuff on
know.
Wish, right?
Yeah, exactly, and it's made from certain country. Not mention it, but nothing's made in our countries anymore. It's always that country. Everything.
I
And I'm quite
remember watching a
surprised.
video about, that store Shein? It's like a Chinese clothing store you can order online.
Yeah,
And they were doing like a story about it on the marketplace, which is something from, it's like a television show, like a consumer's report show from CBC. And
yeah.
I, they they ordered these clothes, and it had like dyes in it that have been not permitted in Canada since like the 70s, or they had like
And
really bad chemical smells that
yeah,
were
and not
like,
only that,
oof,
um, if you stood against a gas cooker, yeah, exactly,
or things that were
fire
highly
hazard.
flammable.
Yeah,
Yeah, or they would buy like kids um things that were like, those bouncy chairs you buy for kids or something. You've
yeah.
seen those little bouncy chairs you put you they I remember when my friend had her daughter in the 90s, and it was one of these bouncy chairs that you set up in the doorway, and
Oh,
the
yeah,
kid
yeah.
would like boing
And
boing
it's
boing.
the thing that hangs on the door frame above. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
I
And
seen
her
that. Bang.
right, and I she had 3 kids, and they all used the same bouncy chair, never failed, right? She bought it at a reputable store here. And then I remember seeing the same bouncy chair, and they got the same bouncy chair they bought online at one of these overseas stores for like, or Amazon. It was like one of these things. The chair, or the things that were supposed to support the kid, um, the supports for the shoulders, they put a child doll that weighed the amount that they could have, not even for the full amount, like the beginning amount, like so many
Yeah,
kilograms.
what's it? Like a 2 pound of sugar.
I, it broke. Like there's this kid would have like killed himself, or they got those those support things where you hold your child like in a, you know oh god,
I
it's
know
like
what
a
you mean. I
sling,
know.
it's like a sling holder you have on your chest or your back for
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
and they all
And
broke.
the baby be in front of you.
Right,
Yeah, I know.
and they're all like fucked up.
Yeah,
And I mean, like I'm saying, like they were buying things that were for children, for safety, like toys where they would be supported, where a child would be left alone, or like cat litter boxes that were supposed to clean themselves. And they did this horrible review where a
yeah,
cat got caught
yeah,
in it and
yeah,
literally got decapitated, shit like this.
yeah.
And they're all
Yeah.
on Amazon and shit. And I'm like, fuck.
Uh-huh. And
And people are
and the
buying
thing is,
stuff.
everything we buy today, right, is made from that country. Cheap, crap, rubbish.
People are buying
Nothing
them.
made in.
It's like they don't have
Nothing
any
made.
kind of like standards. They just sort of show
No,
up, and people are
exactly.
trusting it.
Yeah, and all this gadgets like Bluetooth speakers, all made in China.
I
And
just,
false
it's like
economy,
they can
absolute
create,
false economy.
I don't know, it's like they can create copies of the original
Yeah, which you had
merchandise,
written
or they
about.
say they're the original, people trust it, and then they're putting their animals, their children, themselves at risk, buying products that they
And
may be putting on their face as cosmetics or on their body or next to their kids, or things that are supposed to be pajamas that are highly flammable or that can give them like chemical rashes and shit. And I'm like, oh my
yeah,
God.
you know our MG cars that we sold in the United Kingdom at one time, MG Rover Group. Yeah, they disbanded Rover because they were so much in debt, and yet they bought the jigs off the Rover MG Group in 2005, and then China is one building MG cars now
Mhm.
today. Well, and in the town centre last couple of weeks, selling MG cars for mobility. Yeah, I
MG
wouldn't
used to
even
be a
touch
high
them.
brand, like a luxury brand.
Yeah, it was. But China bought the jigs from Rover MG Group 2005, and they turned around back in that day. That's why the MG Rover Group United Kingdom went bust, because they, yeah, China supposed to came in and save Rover MG Group United Kingdom and just fucked us off. That's what China is.
I don't know. I
So,
mean, I
yeah,
remember when Bentley used to
and
be
it's
a
still,
good brand, and it's not anymore.
yeah, no, I wouldn't touch an MG. Not even proper MG that I know of back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s.
I mean, you remember Jaguar, right?
Yeah, that's
And then
under
Ford bought
that.
them, and it's no longer a luxury car. It looks like trash,
No,
and now it's gone.
yeah, and it's Jaguar Ford, which
Hmm.
yeah, I know. A couple of weeks back in the United Kingdom, the one that makes the parts for Jaguar gone bust.
Yeah, they don't make them anymore.
No, nothing British anymore.
I used to
Nothing.
love Jaguars. I remember thinking to myself when I got older, I wanted to get myself a Jaguar. And by the time I got old enough to buy one, there wasn't any.
Yeah, Ford made we call it back in 2000 with Jaguar, right at that time. And when they made the new Jaguar car, it was based on Ford Mondeo, United Kingdom Ford Mondeo,
Yeah.
same specs. And what's Ford Mondeo part of? Ford Sierra and Ford Cortina underpinnings.
Yeah, I think they took over Audi too.
Yeah, exactly.
That used to be a really
Got
nice
nothing.
car.
Yeah, I and the thing is, I do like Jag Jaguar cars,
The old ones are
and I do
nice.
like Rolls. Yeah, and also Rolls Royce.
Oh,
That's gone. That's gone.
they don't make Rolls Royce
Got,
anymore.
no,
Well, those cars used
it's
to
so
be
typical.
really super expensive. I mean, people used to get
Yeah,
them handmade for them.
and the Rolls Royce used to part with Citroen, the hydraulic up and down, same as
Yeah, well,
Land
Citroen
Rovers.
used to be one of those cars that had three wheels. I mean, they were purely a European car for smaller roads and the cobble streets. I mean, they were designed for the smaller roads.
Yeah. Well, I used to own a Citroen Xantia back in the days, and it was a heavy, big car. And when I pull a lever back, the car used to rise for me to go over.
Well, yeah, because it's
certain
for like
places.
roads with water.
Well, yeah, and also when certain councils of part of the Brecon Beacons in South Wales put big stones to block entrances into
Right.
quarries. I used to move the lever up for my car to rise. I used to go over into the quarry.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, you know how like some of the smaller towns have the roundabout and then you have to leave the roundabout by going over the bricks?
Yeah,
Right. I mean, only really small villages have that.
yeah.
You don't find that here.
And, no, and the thing is, they from '96, was it '95 or '96, somewhere around there, when Citroen brought out the Xantia, the logo on the advert saying even standing still moving,
There was a
and it
big
did.
company that bought the Mini because the Minis came here.
BMW,
Yeah. And I was really surprised
and
about that because I had
yeah,
never
and
seen a Mini
they the one,
overseas before.
yeah, they the one fucked off the Rover and MG Group, and then China came in. Oh, we'll help you. We'll make sure you survive.
Yeah,
And then
but
they
B&W
buggered off
is
12
a
months
German
later.
company.
BMW, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, B&W is pretty popular. I was surprised that they went electric overseas here.
yeah. Well, they're not very popular, to be
They're
honest.
popular in the United States. Like the Americans
Yeah,
really love them.
yeah,
They're not really popular here because they rust with the winter weather. They don't
yeah.
they
And
don't like the
also
winters
the
here.
batteries don't last long in the cold winters.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, I remember seeing one of those what's the name? Elon Musk cars. What are they called?
Tesla.
Tesla. I saw one of those new steel Teslas roll past my house, and I remember thinking, what a ridiculous car for in this climate
Yeah,
because there's
stainless steel.
nowhere to charge them.
No, stainless brushed steel. Look like a truck, and it
It
looks
was it
ugly
was
as
the
hell.
new Elon Musk truck, the one that looks like it's an origami. Um,
Yeah,
and like I said, someone drove past my house. I mean, I live in Toronto, right?
yeah,
And I never thought I'd see one outside of California, um,
thing
because they
is,
have the charging stations there everywhere.
yeah. But the thing is, right? Do you know how much it costs to take minerals out of ground in Africa? And this is the
Depends which
problem.
minerals you're
We
taking
take,
out.
yeah, salt and lithium and all that.
The lithium is
You,
different. Salt, I mean, you can get salt anywhere.
yeah, salt and lithium have to be together to make those batteries.
Yeah, well, lithium is not as easy to find as the salt that they want.
Exactly. Yeah, lithium. Remember back in 2005 onwards, we
I mean, you
have
can
to
find that
make
shit
sure,
in the Middle East too, the lithium.
yeah, but
Hmm.
it's hard to get. It's
Yeah,
same as
it's a
copper,
commodity. Well, that's why they
same
recycle
as
cell
gold.
phones, right?
Yeah. It's not economical at all.
No,
And the
but
thing
I mean,
is, with gas and oil, right? This is a product being produced all the time.
I've
Lithium,
had hybrid cars for a long time, and they're really good for the environment that I'm in. And I mean, hybrid cars, once you start the damn thing, you're on the battery anyway, um, and it charges itself because of it being a hybrid. But having a full electric car for the environment that I live in, being it very hot or very cold, And there's no charging stations for that kind
Yeah,
of vehicle here. And
exactly the same
it's
thing here.
cold
It's
here,
no
8 months a year.
infrastructure. Exactly the same here. It's no infrastructure properly, and they haven't been thought out properly. And the thing is, those people that mine lithium, we are going back. Those people, same as India, when they make clothes, getting like half a pence or half a dollar or whatever it is, or half a cent, sorry, half a cent. And they
Well,
work
I mean, it's like the blood
12,
diamonds of Africa, right? They get nothing, and then it gets
yeah,
sent over to first world countries, and they charge thousands and tens of thousands and
thousands.
millions of
Yeah,
pounds.
exactly. Yeah. And that's what I'm on about. Lithium is so small commodities like gold.
It's been that way for centuries. Not much
Yeah,
changes. It
no,
just makes the
exactly.
rich richer and the poor poorer. It's the
Yeah,
same thing. I mean,
yeah,
it's been that way with rubber plants. It's been that way with all resources
yeah,
um, grown outside of first world, quote unquote, first world countries.
yeah.
It's unfortunately, well, it's
I
wrong.
know,
I
I
mean,
know. It is damn wrong. It is damn wrong. And the thing is, I don't support electric vehicles. I got an electric mobility scooter, but it runs on lead battery because I know lithium, because the up and down fluctuation in our temperature in the United Kingdom, those batteries be knackered within months.
yeah, they also get the like that. My mom's scooters like that too. I mean, you can't even take it out in the wet or the cold.
That's why I've got some money to make sure if it breaks down, I can rely on someone to come out, even
Yeah, I
take
mean, my mom
a
was
few
regretting. She's
hours.
like, I bought the wrong scooter. I should have got an all-weather one. But the thing is, the all-weather one doesn't run smoothly. Like it's not a pleasant ride.
No,
Because I remember when she did buy this a transportation device that was fine in all weather. I remember how big and clunky and how uncomfortable she was on the damn thing, and she just doesn't remember it. Her
yeah,
memory isn't very good because of her MS, so she
I
forgets.
know. Yeah,
But I remember, like, she would be sitting on it and she'd get off and she would be sore because, like, I'll tell you something. It was it was a bumpy ride. It was a bumpy ride because those things are not meant for comfort. It runs like one of those four-wheeler things. They run over cars for those roller derby things you know what I'm saying, it's like the Bigfoot
yeah,
car.
yeah, yeah,
That's It's meant to go over big objects, and it's it runs like a snowblower. It's like
yeah,
sitting on a snowblower. It's not meant for comfort, it's just meant to clear the snow.
yeah,
Like, I think that's accurate. So yeah, because I remember going to the exhibition with her, and by the time she got home, she was like sore, like she was not
yeah.
happy, and we were only there a
No,
couple hours.
and the thing is, we our roads in the United Kingdom is so short. Yeah, they increase tax this, tax that in the United Kingdom. Now, our Chancellor of this government now, 3 pence a mile now. She's April this year, 3 pence a mile, right? When you drive bloody car on the roads, 3 pence a mile. That's not the way we want our economy to go down. We want our economy to go up. Our shops, our retail shops, right, selling clothes and all that, shutting down. And the thing is, where I live here, I just just up the road from the shopping centre. There's 9 shops closed down since September last year. And we
Well, it's the
need those
economy.
shops. We need food. We need clothes and all that. Yeah, it's bloody disgusting how the government's doing to us.
I just realized
Upgraded the
something.
bloody tax. Go on.
I just realized that my scandal stream isn't scandalous.
No, it isn't. It's bloody fact.
I love it. I'm gonna have to
And,
change the title to Friday the
yeah,
13th. Not a big deal.
yeah. But it's not only happening in this area, it's happening throughout the United Kingdom. They axe the tax. Not axe, up the tax. So
That's called inflation. That's normal.
everyone, everyone's working so hard now to try and keep a roof over their heads in the United
That's
Kingdom.
normal.
All because the fat cats.
Yeah, but it's normal. I just roll with the punches. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. I
No,
can't do a thing about it.
we can't do anything about it because the fat
No.
cats are getting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's something we get that the Americans don't get, which is like free healthcare, and it's
Mm,
worth it to me.
yeah. And the thing is, we won't have National Health Service the way things going on because they're thinking, oh, we're taking the National Health Service off and we're going to charge them. That's on the cards now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to say no more.
I don't know. I mean, I still feel grateful. I mean, I can't imagine the thought of getting sick and needing the hospital and having to make the decision whether to go or not because I don't have insurance. I can't imagine that horrible thought in my head that the Americans actually have to make that decision
yeah,
whether they go to the doctor or not because they can't afford it. That sounds
exactly.
horrible to me.
Yeah. It's going to be exactly the same in this country before long. We won't be able to afford our medical anymore.
I don't think they'll stop it
Even,
because there'll be
even
too many people freaking out. Because I'll tell you something, that's one of the few things about England that makes living in England worth it.
well, I hope to God this government start realizing because honestly, what is fucking going on in this country has really pissed so many people off. Right, and I am not going to be part of it, but I can see it going to kick off
Oh
because
wow. I can't speak
the
on what's
one
going on in the UK. I can't.
no
Yeah. And Daddy YouTube
but
doesn't want me to either.
no exactly. I don't
I
mention
don't know.
that
They're staying
fucking
out of
idiot.
it. It's really weird.
Well,
YouTube just doesn't want anything to do with politics.
no, such a
Uh,
shame it should have because the thing is they'll have him in the end the way it's going
nah,
on.
I can't be bothered. Oh wow, I'm tired.
Anyway, right. Thank you for letting me onto your stream.
Look at me. I'm like,
Oh, sorry,
no,
Rochelle.
I have, wow, I'm a mess.
Love you to bits.
I love you too. I'm gonna go to sleep, and yeah, it's really snowing outside, and I'm actually worried that I'm gonna lose my power because the wind is really blowing. That's actually the real reason I'm getting off. Because
I tell you
my
what,
like the windows are like dun, dun, dun. I don't know if you can hear it,
no,
but
I
the wind
can't.
is really picking up. Yeah.
What I do, I'll send my power to you spiritually.
Yeah, I'm worried I'm gonna lose my power, and I want to make sure I have like water everywhere in case it turns the water off. Because sometimes it
Yeah, no,
happens. Yeah. So I want to make sure everything is ready to go. in case the
Right.
power goes off, because that happened last time we had a big snowstorm, and it
Yeah.
hasn't, like, the wind has gotten crazy. So,
No worries. Well,
yeah,
you look after yourself, Rochelle.
I will.
And you happy,
He isn't
and your
home yet.
family.
I'm actually not. I'm like, I'm concerned because I know he's not coming home for another hour, but
Yeah.
I don't, his job takes him not home, and I mean, it's profitable when the weather is bad, but it doesn't change the fact that I don't like it. So what can I
Right.
do, right?
When he walks in, just say to your hubby, "This is from Anthony." Give him a big hug.
I was waiting for you to go like this.
No, no, not that kind of guy.
This is from, yeah, okay, I will.
All right.
Okay,
Right. Look after yourself. Give your husband a good hug when he
I
comes in.
will. He's going to be
From all
starving
of
when he
us.
comes home. That's the truth.
Spaghetti bolognese,
No salmon.
salmon, fresh.
Dead. It was frozen. I bought it frozen. It's not, you can't, it's
No, but
getting it fresh this time of year is
it's difficult. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
All
just
right.
dead. Yeah. No, it won't scream anymore.
Oh, you made me laugh there.
Yeah.
God bless you.
You too, honey. You be good. You need to go to bed. It's late for
Yeah,
you.
I know. I got
Don't
to be
for-
up at bloody
Yep.
10. Right, take care. All the best.
Bye. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Bye.
Diane Diolch. God bless.
Wow, I was coughing. I need water. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even smoking. Holy crap. Oh. Anyway. Oh, big cough. I hope everyone has a good night. I'm gonna get ready for a power outage because inevitable. Please treat others the way you want to be treated. Thank you to Tony for coming up. Take care of yourself and each other. Remember, the Lady Rochelle loves you, and I better get ready for no power. So take care of yourself, and good night.